It's a good thing that we're at the size we are. The cost of goods is relative. Well, I mean, it'd be higher than on a larger scale, but we're like just big enough. Like if we were, the owners initially wanted to go with a nano setup, and it was just like, it'd be dumb. It'd be sitting on so much malt inventory, and the product out the door would be so low.
So that's a breakdown of the craft brew world. Now you're going to learn about the microbrewery, a great stepping stone for the home brewer looking to transition and make some money off the brew. Then you'll hear from our experts on what they wish they could have done differently.
We're a microbrewery for sure. I don't know the exact numbers on barrelage, but I think it's 60,000 before you become regional craft. So we're nowhere near that yet. So definitely a microbrewery. We want to max out our facility here, which when we were space planning and shopping for properties, we found that this was the right size building for the barrels that we wanted to produce for what we thought we could put out as a quality product. You know, you get to that part where it's like, oh yeah, XYZ sold out and they went big time, or, you know, it's more, I don't really know. I mean, there's quantities of scale, obviously, on the profit side and whatnot, but I like small. Small just feels more handcrafted to me.
It's a good thing that we're at the size we are. The cost of goods is relative. Well, I mean, it'd be higher than on a larger scale, but we're like just big enough. Like if we were, the owners initially wanted to go with a nano setup, and it was just like, it'd be dumb. It'd be sitting on so much malt inventory, and the product out the door would be so low. It'd be crazy. So I'm glad that I was able to convince them to go up to 7 barrels, so we can at least have hope of hitting a decent per annum.
It feels small though, right? 7 barrels?
Now it's like, it feels so small.
Right?
Like initially it was just like, oh man, this is so much beer.
Oh, and then you're like, it's kind of tiny.
I mean, in relative terms of like my own experience, like we ran about 30, 40 test batches before we opened, and like even in like by batch 15, I'd already brewed more than I probably ever had in terms of gallons. But like brew 3 of the full scale setup, and it's just like my number is completely out of the water. So it was like pretty crazy how much beer that we had, and then we sat on so much inventory for so long. But now we signed with distribution, and it's like we're gonna struggle to keep the cold room full.
What did you step up from?
What do you mean?
Like I went from a 14-gallon kettle to a 7-barrel brew house.
Yeah.
Just curious what your jump was.
My old homebrew setup was 5-gallon to then the owners have a 10-gallon Brew Magic.
Okay.
And now up to 7-barrel. I interned and learned on a I think it was a 20 barrel UK barrel setup. So that was pretty big, but I wasn't, you know, they're not going to entrust an American to run their brews. So.
Well, I got to
move hoses,
right?
Yeah,
I'm on my
still
way,
an
guys.
extract, baby.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, I want to know what you guys would do differently. You guys have been brewing for like a long time now, you know, years under your belt, right? Like you've brewed a fair amount. How many brews do you think
It's my first
you've done?
professional job.
How many brews do you think you've done now?
Next week we hit batch 50.
50. So that's pretty bad. 50 professional brews? We're not talking about your home brews or anything?
At McLeod, we're hitting 50 full-scale batches. We've done 45 test batches. Well, there's 1 or 2 in there that like don't count. So 56 test batches, and then home brewing. I don't even know. Hundreds of gallons.
Hundreds of gallons.
Yeah.